Hey there, Danny here. Welcome to my ramblings. Tonight I wanna tell you something that's amazing. You know how I always tell you to just be silent. Don't fight back. What are you fighting? A lie? Here's the thing about people lying about you. Doesn't matter if the lie was good or bad, it was still a lie. Nowhere have I ever seen in the Bible that it said a good lie was okay and a bad lie wasn't. A lie is a lie, no matter what. So, this is what happens. You keep focused moving forward. Focused on what you're here for. You're on your walk with the man upstairs. You find your true authentic self. You love yourself. While you are working towards that journey, that is what you're focusing on. Learning to love yourself and find your true authentic self. As you go on that journey, people around you, because you're going to start having some you're going to be setting some strict boundaries with people. And you're going to do it because as you learn to love yourself and find your true authentic self, you start to feel peace. That anxiety, that panic, that fight or flight that used to sit inside of you is going away. And so now you know what the peace feels like. You don't get it like all the time, but you know what it feels like. So you start chasing it. All you care about is your peace. And you start to notice that when certain people come around, that it takes you down, that you don't feel as energetically high as what you normally do. Or all of a sudden you're in a bad mood and you can't figure out why. What's different? Who did you talk to or encounter that's different? And this is what clarity and discernment will give you. So, as you start to get your peace, people are going to start talking shit behind your back. They're going to start trying to make it out like you're the crazy lunatic one and they're totally sane and everything else. Here's the reason that I tell you to be quiet. Shh. Don't say anything. Don't fight with them. Don't say anything. Here's why I gotta be quiet. Here's why I gotta be quiet. Reason you have to be quiet and mind your business. Stay focused towards that peace. Chase that peace at all costs. Because the more you chase that peace and you instill boundaries, the people who have been using you, the people who really never loved you, because love does not, it's not revengeful, it's not anything negative. So they never loved you because they don't even love themselves. But that's in a whole nother video that I did before. Anyways, so here's the thing. They're going to keep coming back at you. They're going to think because the old pattern that you had with them was they always knew how to suck you back in. And once you start to get your peace and you're on your walk with the man upstairs and you found your true authentic self and you love yourself, you know how the pattern works. Because when you get clarity and discernment, you can see patterns all over the place. It's kind of creepy, but cool at the same time. Anyways, so you start to see these patterns and you can see exactly where it's going to go. You know exactly how it's going to come out because it's done it every other time before this. The problem was before you weren't awake yet. You weren't awake. You weren't energetically leveled up yet. So you were part of that pattern. Once you learn to love yourself, find your true authentic self, starting your walk with him, you are able to see the patterns like that. You can see how you fell into the patterns. You can see why you fell into the patterns. And so I decided, when I got to the point where I realized the patterns, which was when I started on this journey in 2020, when I noticed the patterns, I thought to myself, okay, I went through all this hurt and this pain and a couple of people attempting to throw me so far into the depths of hell that it's not even funny. But I knew that they were going to do it. They're too predictable. You know, because they got that whole belief, why fix something if it's not broken? So I decided, okay, maybe I'll play along with their pattern. I know that I'm not going to get sucked in again because my peace comes first. And anytime they push beyond what I'm comfortable with, I just install my boundary and they'll go away for a while. Because that's how the pattern was. And and I'll just, I didn't pursue anybody. I didn't contact them. I didn't have anything. They always reached out to me. And I let it go. Okay, you want to play this pattern again? Let's play this pattern again. And I just was myself, my true authentic self. And the pattern kept happening with both of them. And the funniest part about it, I wanted to see exactly how they thought. Now that I had discernment and clarity, I wanted to see exactly how they're thinking. I wanted to get inside their head so I could show all of you how you don't ever have to deal with a guy or a girl that is this way. So here's where it all came to a head. So two exes that have been circling like sharks, you know, coming out of the woodwork type thing. They have both played games. One has stalked me on Facebook, and the other one has lied to mutual friends of ours. and the best part of all of this is when the people told me what the one ex said, all I could do is laugh and say, what? So I am here to tell you right now, shh, bite your tongue, stay focused, chase your peace, get on your walk with him, learn to love yourself, find your true authentic self. And the funny part is you shh. They all think in their head, they all believe inside their brain that you're weak and that they can easily manipulate and control you. And you just let them believe what they want. In the beginning, I tried arguing with them that, no, that's not who I am. But they didn't want to listen. So I stopped saying it. Let them say what they wanted, whatever. And I just kept quiet. And you know why I kept quiet? Because the more they played out this pattern, both of these exes are like a couple of little old ladies with gossip. So they would both go out and gossip to other people about this stuff, acting like they had some sort of control over me, and like I was obsessed with them, which I didn't contact them ever. They contacted me. However, they went around running around telling all these people all this different stuff because they thought that I was still playing the pattern that I had been before. But I had clarity and discernment at this point. And I decided that if they wanted to play the game, I was going to learn their end of it so I could help other people. And the more I stayed quiet, the more I got to watch them slowly but surely fall apart. And it has now come to a head because both of them cannot come with me where I'm going. Not in any way, shape, or form. And I thank you both for the information that you gave me during the last 5 years. It's been wonderful. I wish you the best of luck. I really do. But you can, at any time, learn to love yourself and find your true authentic self and start your walk with Jesus. So I hope you do at some point. If not, it's your choice. Anyways, the rest of you, come on. Let's go. Let's go. We're changing all of this. I know the ins and outs of those manipulative people. And I know how to piss them off. And you don't have to do a damn thing. You're not even going to worry about them. You're going to be too busy focusing on you and where you're headed that you don't even notice what's going on around you. You might hear bits and pieces here or there. And you might get peeped from the man upstairs, you know, giving you a little heads up about something. That's possible. But the truth is, you just keep going forward. You just keep going. You focus. When you learn to love yourself and find your true authentic self, and you start your like intimate walk, your intimate relationship with God. You literally don't ever have to deal with any of that type of crap again if you don't want. You just keep going. You literally stay focused on you. You don't worry about them, and literally they will implode on themselves. Because the whole time that you're being silent, they're making a big spectacle behind your back. But you don't even know that they're doing it. You have no knowledge that they're doing this behind your back because you are too busy focused on where you're headed. And then there's going to come a point where the people around them are going to see who they really are. And you're going to get apologies. And you're going to get, oh my God, I didn't know. It's okay, you didn't know. We do better when we know better, like Maya Angelou said. But the ones who set out to destroy me actually destroyed themselves. And all I had to do was stay quiet and keep moving forward. That's all I had to do. I didn't have to do anything else. Literally, that's all I had to do. And I can help you and show you how to do it. And then you'll be able to see all the patterns of the people that are using you around you. And you just weed them out. They just go away because they don't like your boundaries anymore. Some of them leave quickly. Some of them take a little longer. But the added benefit to all of this is, though, is if it's any of your exes, they're going to be stuck thinking about you for the rest of their lives. Because you just blew their mind. How the hell could they manipulate you for years and years and years? And all of a sudden now, you just outsmarted them? They'll think about you all the time. Not necessarily in a happy way, but they'll think about you. That's karma, baby. full circle on karma. So if you want to get heading on your path to find your true authentic self and love yourself, we can get you started and heading in the right direction and get your life to what your purpose is here on earth. Why he brought you here. Why you agreed to be here. We're going to get you, your human self, to know your spiritual self. And when you merge the two, the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, your spirit, the light, you, the shadow, and human flesh, that's you, the shadow. You are the cause of and solution to all of your problems. And when you learn to integrate the light and the dark, the world opens up and it's completely different. It's amazing. The problem is you're just, everybody's preconditioned to not, we're preconditioned that we should be ashamed of our past. But doesn't all the Bible stories, all the stories in the Bible, don't they tell you about people who didn't have very good pasts and ended up being disciples of Jesus? Prophets? But they weren't sinless. Hell, one of them committed murder. But they want you to believe that you should feel shame over your past. No. You need to learn to look at your dark side. You need to look at your sins. Face them head on. Merge your light and your dark, your spirit and your human flesh. It's an amazing place to be. And anybody that thinks what I'm saying is crazy, you're not far enough along yet. Come on. You're exactly who we need to bring on board. If you're not interested in any of it, that's fine. Go away. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. I need to get a couple of things done before I go to bed. And then we got a busy weekend. I'm so excited. Anyways, have a good night, guys. Love ya. Bye.